And this is paid and printed with Kalysta Kaykes
and Elle. We decided that we were going to do a little YouTube podcast thingy because we both auditioned for Dragula this season. We both thought we were going to get on because...
No, I think we both knew that we weren't getting on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they like say that you're supposed to like be like, confident.
We were surprised when we weren't casted.
I mean, I was surprised when... Oh, no, I was going to say like... I was going to talk shit about someone. I don't want to do that.
No, you're allowed to. On paid and printed, you get to talk shit.
No, I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah. Who?
That wouldn't be fair to... I didn't say
Oh, we're not doing...
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I was surprised didn't get on. Anyway. Yeah, no, I was so surprised that we weren't casted. Spoiler alert, we're not on this season.
Yeah, no. Believe it or not, when the show came out and released the first episode a week ago, when we weren't on it, that actually meant that we weren't on the show.
That's when we found out.
Yeah, I was surprised too because when I saw that the show was coming out, I was like, that's really not a lot of time to pack my looks.
Yeah.
I hadn't...
All three of them.
I hadn't gotten a call yet.
Right.
We thought that we were going to review the season. We were going to talk shit because literally even just watching that first episode,
drugs. I just want to have...
we could be doing a lot better. Or we could have done a lot better than some of these
The first episode was not what I was expecting.
No.
I'll be honest.
So
we'll dig into that.
Are we gonna jump right in? This is
in.
paid and printed, everybody.
We're jumping right in. First off, I am so happy. We talked about this a lot, that we didn't have the short film of the Boulet brothers in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Or at the end. They did not get a short film.
True. I mean, we did still get the classic death scene, but it wasn't
right.
Like the 9 hours of watching them and trying to be like, wait, is that so and so getting killed?
Right.
Wait.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The entrance was very good. They had their moment. It was cute. They didn't take over the episode, which was much appreciated.
Yeah, and I really like the theme from last season of dropping the contestants off in an off location place to start. Because it's that's creepy as fuck. I wouldn't want to get dropped off in the middle of the fucking woods and just be like, all right, time to go find your way back to some campsite. No.
Absolutely. Also, the gag, if you didn't make it, then you're just eliminated. What if none of them bitches make it?
Let's be real. First of all, we know that they're all going to make it because what are they going to do? Eliminate everybody and then one person's left and they're like, okay, you're just going to finish the rest of the season, just you.
We would only do one episode of a review.
Well, the only three people who would have made it anyways would have been Jarvis, Throb, and JK because they were the three who were in flats.
True.
So...
True. Onyx and her little kitten pump.
Can we talk about that? The fucking shade of those camera people fucking zooming in on her fucking 1.5 inch heel.
She looked hot too, but the shoes killed it.
Well, okay, let's start off talking with the looks. Do we want to go in order or are we going to start off with Onyx?
I don't know the order.
I don't think Onyx was first, but we can start off with her because we were just talking about her. Her entrance?
Cute.
Yeah, I was like, it's kind of basic.
I mean, it's been done.
Yeah, the caution tape thing, it's I feel like I've kind of seen it 110 times, and it's really that's what you want to do first? Especially for the person who's coming for someone else, being like, this is your first appearance on the show, why are you wearing this?
Well,
it's
she was valid on that, but yes.
We'll get into that one, I guess, in a little bit.
Yeah. Who was first?
I think Neo.
Yeah, Neo Huru, or Neo Hulu, as the Boulet brothers would say. She looks cunt.
Yeah, I know the designer who did that. It's called Man-Made Skins. And they're fucking so sick. They're they work with all these different leathers and they make them look tentacle-y almost.
Oh, that's cool.
And very ruffly. It's very cool. They do leather in a different way. But seeing Neo in it, I was like, okay, this is fucking hot as fuck. And then when I saw her heels, I was like, how the fuck is she supposed to run around in the woods? How are any of them supposed to run around the woods?
My theory, I think they told them going into it, and I think that's why we saw so many flats. But she's a bad bitch. Throb was next, I believe. Also, if we're wrong, don't come for us. We'll touch everyone. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, all five.
I'm not gonna touch anyone.
Speak for yourself. All 5 people watching this right now, please just follow along with us the nicest you can, please.
Throb was cool. I don't remember what Throb was wearing.
That's what I was gonna say. I remember the face makeup was like good because I
Yeah.
think he was wearing like a one eye contact, one color, and then one another, and I was like, oh,
Okay.
spooky contacts.
Yeah, well, it's Dragula. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. The look overall was just not like my favorite.
You know who ate the entrance? Organic.
110%.
Stayed in character the entire time.
That's one. Okay, Dragula's good at picking out a cast of people who like commit to their drag characters.
Yes.
Organic the whole time was like
Yep.
such a freak. Loved it. I love seeing it. I like that there was not a single minute of him being like anything other than weird, except for when he was out of drag and he was fucking hot. And
He's so hot. People
Like-
are not talking about that enough.
I saw one tweet that was like, "Organic, please fuck me," but I'm like,
Yeah.
even
Was that
those
my
fucking
tweet?
oh
It might
right
have been
yeah.
mine, yeah.
I think I'm your only follower. Yeah right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, even with those yellow ass teeth,
Okay. Is it painted on or are they yellow?
it has to be.
It has to be painted.
It has to be fucking paint. There's no way it's not. I mean, they're literally like so. Imagine it's not painted and we're fucking being robbed.
I don't care if it's not painted. I would bottom for him.
Honestly, it does make him kind of hotter. But also,
Yeah.
like, if you're going on TV, maybe like invest in some flippers or something.
No.
Well, for
Keep 'em
Dragula, I
yellow.
guess nobody
Keep
cares.
them yellow. Speaking of staying in character, Jarvis.
Yes.
I've never heard of a ghost drag entertainer.
Me neither. But do we like Jarvis?
I don't know yet. I think I might like Jarvis in drag, but maybe not out so far. Do you?
Out or in?
Not out of drag. I don't think I
I
like
don't
Jarvis
like-
out of drag.
Oh, interesting. See,
Yeah.
I like Jarvis out of drag. They're like chill and like very calm. They seem cool. In drag, I'm like, okay, you're being like so extra right now. Like, do we need to be doing all that?
I'm excited to see if Jarvis and Throb like fight.
Well, speaking of the next person, or not speaking of the next person, but the next person, someone Jarvis did fight with, Satana. Satana, first of all.
Satana.
First of all, this is a Satana stan page.
Elle loves Satana.
I am so obsessed with her, and I want to say this for the record. Cue the zoom in to me and cut Kalysta out. I want to say for the record right now that I am not the kind of person who gets obsessed with other drag artists. I'm the last person to watch one of these shows and be like, oh my god, I'm just gonna be a stan. But something about her, she literally embodies cunt. I'm obsessed with her. So I have nothing positive. I have nothing but positive to say about her.
Speaking of serving cunt, Fantasia.
Oh, so we're just not gonna talk about Satana's entrance. I thought that was the whole like transition.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're still on your Satana. I don't remember what she wore either.
Her entrance was cunt. It was
Okay.
like that patchwork pink with the fur at the bottom,
no,
the big
she
puff
did serve
sleeves,
cunt. First
the
off,
mullet.
I love a mullet. I love pink. I love patchwork.
Yeah,
It was cunt.
It was cunt. It was so cunt.
I'll give it to her.
I think a lot of them had good entrance looks, but like
JK did not.
I liked JK's.
JK was in a brown panty.
Was JK in a brown? JK was in a sweater and a red hat and the red boots.
Oh, who was in a brown
You're thinking
panty?
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Yeah, okay. I'm obsessed with Cynthia.
Oh.
No, literally love her.
Because she ripped off your design?
No.
Sorry, my design and your work, but yes.
We'll get into that in a little bit. No, I love her. I think she's so fucking funny and fierce. Like, I loved. Well, we'll get into like the main looks of the episode, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, I was like disappointed with the entrance for sure because
The
I was like,
entrance
it was a
was
brown panty
Yeah, it was bad.
with a glove.
The glove was cute. The
But
glove
then,
was glove.
did the gloves like come off at some point? Because I was like, I swear to God, she had gloves on, and then at the end, she wasn't wearing gloves anymore.
Right. Yeah, I mean, not much to say about her, to be honest.
I guess. I mean, yeah. I really like her personality though. Her confessionals have been so funny.
It seems familiar to me, and I can't figure out why.
I hated that yell. Ignore that. Anyways,
Back to Fantasia.
Fantasia, I was like, the entrance looked cheap.
I hated the entrance look.
Cheap. But
hated it.
she's kind.
No, she's con. I know Fantasia from Hot House.
Right. You've told me about that.
Well, okay, actually, I know Fantasia because Nikki, who was on Slag Wars, is friends with Fantasia, and that's how I found her on like Instagram. And she is cunt. I've never seen her do an alternative thing in her entire life, not one. But prove us wrong. I'm excited for her. I have no doubts with her. After seeing the way she competed on Hot House, she's gonna kick ass.
I will say this. I am very disappointed by what I saw from her though on episode 1 because it was giving very like I'm not really putting 100% in. It's very like the entrance look was boring. The look she wore for the thing we'll get into.
Oh, I'm sorry. Blackberry's entrance look?
Cunt. So good.
Really?
I loved. You didn't like it?
No, I wasn't living.
The black? The all black?
I wasn't like living for it.
I thought it was like daddy, very like very kink positive, very dom.
It was cute. Would I wear it? Absolutely. Would I wear it for the entrance of Boulet Dragula? What is it?
Season 5.
Boulet Brothers Dragula Season 5? No.
Let's be real. We don't have to talk about all the entrance looks. Some of them were bad. We'll get into everybody's individual looks and maybe we can talk a little bit more about the entrance looks that we didn't really even remember because...
I think you can tell who we hate already because there was a few people we forgot.
Well, I can tell everyone right now, I'm not a fan of Anna. I don't like Anaphylactic so far and I'm so confused why the Boulets love her. I went through her Instagram, fucking fierce shit. She has some really cool shit. From the first episode though, I was just like, you really seem like you're just kind of like chilling, not really like here to compete, more just kind of like
I'm
here to have fun. Like,
you know, I think she would kill it on Drag Race UK.
I think she would kill it on Camp Wanakiki.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know if she'd get on.
Okay, so we're around the campfire.
Yeah. Can we talk about the main, or the one of the best things that I thought was from the episode?
What?
5 fucking seconds into meeting everybody, Satana is like, so who should go home first?
Right, that would be you. That would be you though.
100%. I would literally get there and I'd be like, take one look at everybody, I'd be like, so who does everyone think is probably like gonna have a mental breakdown this season?
You.
Oh, it would totally be.
Right.
Well, the fact that literally pretty much everybody said each other, like there was only maybe a couple people who overlapped.
It was even.
That was so funny. I was like, period. They literally all hate each other.
Yeah, but I feel like after all of that was over, this was the first time we've seen like a full cast together that like there was 3 different confessionals where they're like, listen, we do drag, we talk shade. Like it seems like a family already.
Well, and I think that's like the one thing about Dragula that I think so many people love so much is that it's like so much more just like honest about what drag is.
Right.
And like I love that they're even being honest about the fighting.
Yes.
And that it's not really fighting. And that it's very like, this is just how we act. I'll be honest, I go to a dressing room and like, I say some fucking nasty ass shit.
Oh, you're awful. Yeah.
Everybody knows I'm just joking and that's just like
not
how
everyone.
Not everybody. Not the people who have come up to me and said that I'm actually really mean and that I've genuinely hurt their feelings.
Which is most of the drag scene.
But like, get over it. I'm not saying anything that's not true. Like.
Anyways.
They're like, Ulta's and Sephora's exist. Like, you can get better makeup than stuff from like the dollar store. Like the LA Colors is not cutting it.
JK. I want to talk about JK being fucking dramatic as shit during the... Okay, I understand people got tased. That's like maybe like a lot.
Are you talking about when they came back into the laboratory?
No. Like just during the entire like scene of them like going through the woods.
Oh, yeah, the like
JK's an awful actor.
Well, okay, first of all, they all are.
Well,
I think you're thinking of Cynthia.
No, both of them.
Well, okay, sorry, Cynthia, your acting was horrendous.
The only good actor. Right. Yes.
I was like, y'all literally have seen the show before. I hope. I mean, honestly, let's be real. I don't know if Anna's ever seen the show. You know that they're doing some fuck shit. Like, why are we all pretending that we're like fucking getting dropped off in the middle of the woods by some kidnapper? Like, no, that's not what happened, girlie. Chill out.
Yeah, like, the acting was really bad. The Black Moon Cosmetics, that was fun. They gave them a lot of makeup.
Yeah, although last year they got like a prosthetics kit.
That's cool.
And like this year they didn't get the prosthetics kit, but I'm like, it's funny because in the prosthetics kit from last year, it was funny pointing out in my mind all the different things that I definitely knew were from that kit. Because like, you know how many of those bitches had the same exact sharp pointy teeth?
True.
It was all from that prosthetic kit. Like they all had the same teeth that season. It was crazy. I think like 3 or 4 of them wore those teeth.
Well, maybe that's why they broke it up this time, because there was so much repetitive stuff.
Maybe.
They're like, bring your own shit.
Let's get into the main challenge, horror in the woods. which is like such a cool theme.
What would you have done?
Oh, we're doing that first?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did think about this because, like, obviously, as a drag artist and someone who should have been on the show, I thought about what I would have done. I would have done some sort of, like, bark infection thing where, like, my body was, like, slowly turning solid wood into a tree. Whoa. And so it was, like, coming up half my body and, like, I couldn't move. And it was, like, all, like, fungusy and porous and, like...
Shit,
like really dark and stuff, and I was like dying from it. Like I literally was like slowly becoming a tree.
That's con.
Yeah. What would you do?
So I would do roadkill.
Okay.
Or like some sort of like dead animal in the woods. I love dead animals. Not like watching them die, because that's really sad. And
you
like,
love what you look like.
Right. And I can't even pass roadkill without bawling my eyes out. But I'm just like, I love like bones and wet specimens and things like that.
Oh, true.
I think that I would do like a deer head. I would do that probably like a deer that got shot though. So like I think that I would be, I think I would borderline like furry.
Ooh.
And do like
like
someone that got shot. Not someone, a deer that got shot. But like very gory. I don't do a lot of gore.
Yeah, neither one of us really do a lot of gore. And I feel like this was a challenge that kind of needed a little bit more something to it like that. Because like a lot of the looks were very like...
campy.
Yeah, a little too campy for my taste, personally. Should we go through the looks?
Jarvis was first. Jarvis was a pilgrim.
See, okay. I understood where they were coming from with it. I didn't understand the political aspect of it. Like I get the pilgrim like being like the bad thing in it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just was like for the woods challenge I probably would have just done something different.
It's not woods at all.
No.
Also, the shirt says some Erkey Creek High School class of 73. I don't know what that reference is.
Yeah, neither do I.
But I don't think that the pilgrims were in high school in 73.
No, definitely not. So Jarvis actually has some fucking explaining to do. Seriously, what the fuck was that about?
Overall, very cool look. I would admire it if it were at like a show or a runway or something like that. Did not fit the theme.
No. Next.
No, we have Fantasia.
Okay, this was literally Party City. I'm sorry, it was not good. There's the photo that they posted on Instagram. You can clearly see the freaking plastic edge of the bone because they're those fucking plastic bones that you buy in bulk. Right. It's like at least do something to it to like make it look less like you just pulled it out of a package and glued it to yourself.
Right. Yeah, I did notice that during the floor show. The same exact thing. There was a glare on the skull, which like killed.
Plastic.
Yeah, it killed it for me almost immediately.
To me, this doesn't say woods. This really is more like witch, like.
Yeah.
Witchy.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Very that. Yeah. I wish that it would have been a bigger look. And
just something more dramatic. I mean, the feathers were the best part of it, but they were just not enough.
I have thoughts. I think that, well, I was appalled that they did not call out his Club Kid shoes.
Yeah, what's up with that? That you can I'm sorry. They be picking and choosing who they want to call out the Club Kid boots for, because I will say these Club Kid boots are much, much, much cooler than the ones that we've seen in the past.
They are cool, but they're still Club Kid boots.
Yes, but I think that they're changed enough almost to like, it's not like really like, you look at it and you're like, oh my god, it's those same fucking basic Club Kid boots that like you can get anywhere. These ones are very like, clearly made and like customized.
Yeah, I think a comment should have been made, but I'll let them have it. I didn't get it. I didn't get the look. I think that it looks very cool, even after she.
I don't know. I've been saying they or he.
Even after they explained it, I think it's a cool look. I don't think it fit the theme.
I think it's a very cool look. I don't think it should have been in the top.
It was a stretch.
Yeah, for it to be in the top was very like.
Yeah.
Don't know about that.
Onyx on dicks.
I was so disappointed because when I saw this look in the trailer, I was like, whoa, I'm excited for this. That's a cool look. And then when it was for the Woods thing, I was like, what does this have to do with the Woods at fucking all?
Popular theme of the night, cunt look does not fit the theme.
Exactly, yeah.
I almost wish that for like the first episode, and I know that they do like your promo look, but I wish for the first episode they would do like, show us who you are.
Yeah, well, that's what they should. I really wish they did like a promo theme.
Right.
And then the first episode is best drag.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, period, bring your best shit, that's awesome. The promo is what everyone's doing, like, I guess, best drag or like, who are you drag for? And it's like, it's okay as a promo, but I don't know.
No, I want to hear the story. But anyways, it was a cool look. The puppet was sick. The gag of it like moving inside.
Yeah, that was cool. I wish they showed more of that before
Yeah.
just jumping into the others.
Yeah.
But I did really like that.
Neo Huru X.
This was so cool. So cool.
Possibly the coolest look that I've seen on Dragula in a long time.
Yeah, when she moved the fucking face mask away and the way the fox eyes looked, I was like, how the fuck is she in there?
She also put a lot of work into it there because what they showed during makeup time and like prep your outfit time was way different than like what she wore, because like her parasol with the mannequin head on top was like not done, and that takes a lot of work.
Good for her though, because like that was my concern with her coming into the season, was like, I don't know how much of a like crafter or like how much she does her own looks, but like from this first episode, seeing that if she did that, I mean, I know that the face mask, like the prosthetic, was done by someone else because she posted about it.
Yeah.
But for how much work she did do, I'm like, that's incredible.
Yeah,
that's
no, she kicked ass. I'm really excited about her.
Yeah.
Throb Zombie.
I understood that it was the cannibal in the woods theme, but I wish that they did more with it that was more obvious, because at first I was just like, why are we the hash slinging slasher?
Oh my god, a spatula would have been cute though. I think I would have liked it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's very store-bought.
Well, yeah, it's a flannel and jeans. Yeah.
You're in a flannel and skinny jeans. That is a Shoes for Cruise shoe. It's a non-slip black shoe from shoesforcruise.com. And it's just very store-bought. And they didn't mention that like they did for others.
Yeah, and that's a critique that a lot of people got of, not the store-bought necessarily, but like giving one person one critique and then the same person who's wearing the same thing, not the same critique. I'm like, girl, we see you.
There's definitely favorites already.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, so the first of a matching look, Blackberry.
I don't understand why this was in the top.
Wasn't in the top?
Was.
Oh, okay, I agree.
I don't know why it was in the top.
The only good part of it was the hair was really cool with the
hair was cool. I liked the shape of the dress. I wish the dress was a different dress for a different theme. I hate it for this because it's just literally like sleeping bag with marshmallows sticking through. And also, I'm sorry, why are there guts on the outside of your sleeping bag?
So there's guts on the outside, but if you look closely, there's not a lot of guts around like the hip area where there's a skewer going through. Not even any like fake blood. So also you have so much chest area. Throw a skewer in your shoulder.
Yeah, what?
And like use that canvas.
It was a weird choice from you.
Satana.
Okay, that went was not for Satana. Why was she in the bottom?
It's really?
You think it should have been in the bottom?
I think it should have been in the bottom. Yeah.
No.
I think that it is a prom dress from a thrift store. Which is not. I buy a lot of my drag from thrift stores, but it was a thrift store prom dress.
It's not a thrift store prom dress. She's a cunty fairy. The shot of her with the wings behind her and the tendrils coming out of her like fucking head.
Yeah.
That was sick. They didn't even fucking talk about any of the like horror details that she did put in. They basically were just like, this is not enough. But I'm like, why are we saying that hers is not enough? But then you look at Blackberry's is literally just a sleeping bag and
I agree.
out of it.
I agree with that.
Hers has so much more work put into it. And all of those dolls are hand painted.
Okay.
Like, so much detail and work went into it. And she just looks amazing. Her makeup was so good. I love the green and pink hands with the claws. I thought that was sick.
Cynthia Doll.
I hate you.
Cynthia Doll.
Had one of my faves.
Amazing.
Should have been in the top.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, the fact that this wasn't in the top made me sick to my stomach. I will say, she was wearing Club Kid boots.
She was.
And those were Club Kid boots that are like the ones that they are like, we do not like those shoes.
Right.
So I was surprised that she didn't get talked to about those. But I think if she was wearing different shoes, she would have been in the top.
When I first saw it, I was like, this is really cool. And then I started dissecting it and I was like, why is the black dress there?
No, it's fashion.
Well,
it's
and then I realized, like, she is a mushroom.
Yeah.
In drag.
Literally.
And that's cunt.
It's so cunt. She's literally a mushroom.
Yeah. No, I live. The hands are creepy as hell.
Cool. So cool. Those gloves are... I like that, like, she did the long finger gloves things, but she didn't do them the way that everybody else does them with the, like, crinkly ones.
Right. Yeah.
They're like the floppy ones. I love it. I thought it was such a good look. I thought the hat was amazing. The only thing I would have said was the hat could have been bigger. Because I think proportionately it was a little small compared to the rest of the look. Like, it should have at least been bigger than the black skirt. Because, like, if the mushroom top was bigger, it would have looked more like a mushroom wearing a skirt, less than, like, her wearing a hat.
Yeah, I'll give you that, for sure. JK, this was the second look of the look-alike challenge with Blackberry.
Okay, I understand the store-bought critiques of, like, your outfit looks like it was clearly bought on Amazon, because it does. But I thought it was cool. I don't know. It's very cartoony. It's like the way that the face is red. Like, I get that it's like hot and it's on fire. It's like, to me, that's like a living cartoon. It's cool.
Right.
The concept was fine.
I think that mixing Blackberries and JKs would be a really good look.
Yeah, if like JK's had the hair, and then like also like just a better outfit, but the same face and same like makeup, same like I don't know why they were coming for the like cardboard graham cracker with the marshmallows spilling down.
Yeah,
I didn't hate that. I do wish that the marshmallows were like burnt or something and a little bit more like fiery. Yeah. Because they were kind of just like plain white. I
feel like we got the most amount of a floor show from JK though. A lot of the looks were like modeling, and with JK they had the like sticky coming off, and like they used their whole body.
I said Rob.
Oh,
Throb just felt like they were trying so hard for me to do like a floor show. It was like too many gags at once.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of enjoyed this season of like a little less, like, who can pull out the most gags and more like let me just model what I have.
Right.
That I brought.
All right. Last and certainly least, we have Anaphylactic.
I feel bad because I really actually like the look a lot. It just is not Forrest.
I'm gonna be honest, like, judging from the announcement of the cast, judging from the beginning of the episode, judging from a Meet the Monsters, I didn't like Anna at all. But when she walked out in this, I was like, I get it.
But it's not Forrest.
Oh, does it fit the theme? Absolutely not.
No, I really like, but you know what I really don't like? I don't like that Onyx got the critique that yours is too generic and doesn't really fit Forrest, and then Anna didn't, because they basically had a almost similar, like almost exact same concept of like basically like a swamp witch person. That's true. Anna didn't get any critique, probably because she was in green face and like her makeup was crazy, and the dress itself was incredible.
Yeah, amazing.
And like I loved the head with the spine, but if I looked at that, I would think the theme was maybe swamp witch,
right?
Not like
Terror of the Woods. Yeah, no, that's true. So the winner was Neohuru X. Definitely not Satana. Neohuru X won, deservingly.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, if anyone else won, I would have been mad. I literally thought they were going to give the win to Blackberry, and I was going to be so furious.
I was worried for a second. They really made it seem like it, I thought. But no, it was not. And then bottom two, is JK and Satana. That's interesting.
Yeah, okay. I understand some of the critiques that she got, but I also just am like, no, I disagree. Like, her look was so much better than some of the other people's. Like, I'm sorry, it's the picking and choosing of critiques. It really is. It's the, why did Throb not get called out for wearing a plaid shirt and jeans, but JK did and was in the bottom? Satana, they were like, it's not scary enough, but yet, like, to me, I was like, I understood the concept. She's supposed to be like a folklore, like nymphy fairy, like scary and like not pretty. She wasn't going out there to be like, I'm gonna just be a pretty girl. Like that was definitely not the vibe. And I feel like that's what they kind of critiqued her on. And they were like, it seems like you're just coming out here to be pretty. It's like,
I think she could have modeled it better. I think cause she looked really good. I think she could have modeled it a little better. Her bottom have been then instead of her.
Okay.
I have bottom 3.
Well, okay, JK, I definitely, unfortunately, think deserves to be the bottom 2.
Yes.
With JK, dang, I don't know, cause like
it would have been Throb.
Probably Throb or like. I was almost even thinking I would have just had Onyx in the bottom 2.
That was my bottom 3.
It really just didn't fit the theme at all.
Yeah, that was my bottom 3. Was Onyx, Throb, and JK.
Yeah.
Well, if we had to take Satana out, but I think Satana was deserving.
I don't, but whatever. We'll see how she does. I mean, honestly, this is like probably the first season I'm gonna watch with no spoilers at all, and I don't want to know any spoilers.
Same.
Because I'm excited to see the season, and I'm excited to see how everyone does. And it's honestly, so far, it's been a good season. Like, or a good first episode. Like, I like everybody. There's nobody who I really hate so far.
Right.
It's more just like there's a couple people who I just don't vibe with their aesthetic.
Yeah.
So, but it's a good cast. Like, I have a couple faves that I'm excited for. Like. Who is your top 3 of the season so far?
Okay, so
for the first episode.
Not judging from the first episode because I'm upset, but Onyx is my favorite. I love Onyx.
Right, you did mention that too.
Onyx does a lot of like sideshow stuff.
Yeah, you guys have a very similar.
Yeah, I feel like Onyx is the first person on Dragula that I look at and I'm like, I relate to that person, and I haven't had someone that's been casted yet that like did similar things. So Onyx is my favorite for personal reasons, but I want Neohuru to win.
Yeah, I think we'll do the top 3.
My third one would be, I hate to say it, but I like Cynthia.
Why do you hate to say it? She's part of my top 3 too.
Well, I don't know. I didn't really fuck with her going into it, and
I'll be honest. Yeah, her promo look was not my favorite.
No.
I liked the hair a lot. Although, can we just say, I commented on her post about this because I was like very concerned. She'd be wearing that hair and does not glue it down, and she wears it as a hat. Yeah. The line across her forehead. If I see her on the show with a wig line like that, I'm gonna be so mad. She'll be out of my top 3 so fucking quick.
She also unfollowed me on Instagram.
Yeah,
so
let's talk about that in a second. But my top 3 would be Cynthia, Neohuru, and Satana. And Satana is my pick to win.
Okay.
I would be happy with any of those 3, but those are my top 3. Let's talk about this really quick before we sign off for the night, because we're at 43 minutes.
Yeah.
Cynthia
God.
Doll, if you're out there listening right now, we know that you know who we are. We know what's up. Yeah. You copied the look that we did. Not copied, but you definitely heavily took inspiration. We know you followed Kalysta here for a while, and then all of a sudden unfollowed them and then posted a look that was eerily similar.
The fact that it was also taken on a red carpet.
Yep, with a white
backdrop. The fact it was my look. It was my look
I'm
that I
gonna
designed.
Put comparisons up right here.
Yes, a look that I designed and Elle made. It was cunt enough to have it copied.
Period, though.
But follow me back at least, damn.
I know. Also, anybody out there who's watching, please follow either of us. I'm gonna put our Instagrams up. I'm gonna put our Instagrams up on the screen here.
Right. And probably my Venmo.
And probably both our Venmos. And probably like our only. So, is there anything else that you want to say as we're closing up?
Well, the extermination challenge.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Although I honestly would not be able to do it because of the weight limit.
That's your out, honestly. Yeah. No, I'm jealous as hell. That's amazing. I love
cool
that
one.
neither one of them were like pussy about it either.
No, they were both like, we're just gonna fucking do it.
Pussy's not a bad word. Sorry. I love that neither one of them were like making a scene about it. They were both like, we're doing it.
Yeah.
And the feud of like,
oh yeah, you're going home?
I'll do it. No, she was like, I'll do it twice. I'll do it 4 times. I'll do it 8 times. I'll do it 1,716 times.
I love
like,
that. That was so funny.
It was funny. It was funny.
Yeah.
They both killed it, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about who went home or anything. Why was I trying to end the episode?
So JK got killed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's talk about that. So I'm sure we all saw the trailer. She's in that bitch like 7,000 times.
It's JK's trailer.
It's
Yeah.
JK's Dragula. It's
Yeah.
the JK brothers Dragula.
Season 5.
Season 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No. Well, like, she's definitely coming back, obviously. Why the fuck did they do that? It's so annoying. Because it's like,
yeah.
What?
They could have covered it up a little bit. They made it very obvious. But yeah, I'm sure JK will be coming back. There was a lot of looks in the promo that we did not see in episode 1.
Or, what I was thinking, what would be so cunt, is if they faked all those scenes in the promo with JK in it to throw people off.
Shit.
I was like, that. If they did that, that would be so fucking cunt. I'd be like, that's genius. Film a bunch of fake shit, like, that would be genius.
I am curious, because the Boulet brothers talked a lot about the production being very different for this season.
Right, they said that season 5 was supposed to be like a whole different thing.
Right. The only thing that I noticed...
Like a non-elimination season?
I don't know, but the only thing that I noticed that changed was we didn't have the short film.
Yeah.
And everything else, well, the stage, beautiful stage.
Gorgeous. So stunning.
The turning thing.
Oh, I love it. I thought that was just for the promo. I love that they used it in the episode.
Yeah. Those are the only 2 things that I noticed. So maybe the twist is within the game itself. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
imagine they brought back a competitor from season 4, just like they did with Dolly.
I know that we don't want to like compare Drag Race and Dragula, but I really hope that they let the first half go home, and then they bring everyone back and do the like one person gets to actually come back, but you're all competing in this challenge thing.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I mean, it's just been done so many times, but I think that would be cool.
But it has to be something like...
It would be a good challenge.
Oh, yeah, like...
What if they did like the Monsters of Rock one like that?
Yeah, that would, but it's like...
team is the...
Yeah, that would be so cool. But if JK doesn't come back, which she is probably, it was deserving. There were things to work on a little bit, but...
Yeah, I really do. I'm the same way, though. I hope that it's not like a next episode she's just back. I hope it's a like... halfway through the season she gets to come back for whatever reason.
Exactly, yeah.
But I mean, like, they're not going to do it that way. You know that they're not, because imagine if they did it that way and then that episode is coming up and everyone's like, oh, well, we all saw JK in the trailer.
Yeah.
We know JK is going to come back.
That's
no,
true.
they're not going to do it like that.
I don't know.
She's probably just going to come back next episode. Or they faked the scenes.
Maybe.
That would be fierce.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Well, that was like everything.
Cool. Well, we're going to try to record every week. And we're going to be doing every episode this season. And then afterwards, we're going to continue the podcast and make it something a little bit different.
Something that's not like a review.
Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll just it'll be a fun time.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we might come out with more stuff here and there, but...
Probably not.
Yeah, we're really busy.
Because we're paid and printed.
Yeah, because paid and printed.
Yeah. But yeah, find us on Pornhub. I'm gonna put this on Pornhub.
I like it. Should we kiss?
No. I think this would go over well on Pornhub.
Yeah, totally.
People jerk off to people that look like us.
True. I do.
Okay. Anyways, how do we want to end this?
I don't know.